Welcome everyone. This is Acid Roots. We're going to talk about Rob Zombie and his debut album, Hellbilly Deluxe. So this album spawned a sequel, and Rob Zombie's had a solo career since 1998, about 20 years. And he was in a band before this, between the 80s and 90s, and he's done movies. So really what this is it's a collection of metal, but it also has horror elements and a little bit of techno and other types of metal I'm not quite sure of. So really combining this into one hybrid really feels like, it was kind of a gamble as to whether or not it would work, but I do think that it did turn out well. Now the only real weakness of this project is that there's one song or maybe two songs I feel like got the breadth of the attention on this project, and there's not songs that feel like they could have taken the steam away from these singles and ran with it themselves, which is categories to say, oh well, this is just a one hit album or something. It's not the case, but obviously when you don't have a guaranteed single on the project, it leads people to have the misconception. Usually it's when the song is the first or second song on a 12-song album or something, but this doesn't happen. So, know that this album is getting a 10, and, it's got tons of songs. It just doesn't have a clone of Dragula. So, the production, like I said, there is techno. I feel like Demonoid, Phenomenon, Living Dead Girl, and Meet the Creeper have some techno types on there. The metal songs are Super Beast and Dragula, and I would also say there's one more song, Return of the Phantom Stranger, and then the other two songs you'll have to listen to. Like, yeah, I mean, there's so much on here that I like 7 out of 8, so there's only really one more song that you need to find. But yeah, you're just gonna get some types of things. Like I said, Dragula is the song you probably have heard. But I feel like Super Beast is good enough to head up with that. It may not be as memorable in terms of the chorus and just repeat saying, but that doesn't mean it's a bad song because of that. This is more kind of metal that doesn't have, tech signature to it. And the other song, The Spook Show Baby, I think you'll like that one. Just check that out. So the unheard songs, these are songs that you may not have heard but need to listen to. So that's 7 out of 8 that I like. The only song I didn't like, minus the skits, was the song The Ballad of Resurrection Joe. But other than that, every song is good to go. Dragula, Super Beast, these are metal, like I said. Give them a shot. Living Dead Girl and Meet the Creeper are really good songs that have this kind of techno feel to them. I think techno was pretty big in the 90s, so you're getting a blend of that, and it just is, going crazy. It's a great album to go out to, in other words. So it's something. It feels like it doesn't have to be this summer, but supposing it's like April, May, June, this is great music for that. I don't know how, techno, what do you think of that? But the score, I'm going to give this album a 10. 7 out of 8 is definitely a 10. Now, it almost feels like it should be an EP or something, just because it's really 8 songs, but just the effectiveness of them makes it, it has to be done. So the future, I think Rob Zombie's dropping an album this year, so definitely look for that, and he has a whole catalog that I'm getting ready to review. the social score, which means how well it plays around you and your friends or you and a group of people, I'm going to say I'll give it like an 8.5. I mean, it's got songs that you're gonna know, but I think, some people may be resistant to giving the rest of the album a shot. It's good once you finally get used to it, but it's not just as simple as, it may, that's the thing, is just depending upon, well, yeah, I mean, you just have to kind of ease your way into it, it seems like. But the music is good. So I gave it an 8.5. Just you may encounter a roadblock or two. That's basically the thing. So can it be topped? I think the answer is no. Obviously it got a 10. So yeah, I give this album a 10 and an 8.5 social. Subscribe for more fun.